We on the podcast, baby.
Club Talk. Jay Brody. Yeah, baby, it's that Club Talk. Yeah, baby, it's that Club Talk. You're now listening to that Club Talk. And now, your host, Jay Brody.
All right, yes, we'll jump right into it. We're back right here again on another episode of Club Talk Podcast. I'm super excited today because I got someone here who, since I've touched down here in Columbus, because people who know I'm not really from here, but as soon as I touched down, like, this is probably like one of the first individuals I've seen, like, just immediately just making an impact on the city of Columbus for what they do. That's right.
Oh, man.
Yes. But before I introduce her, shout out to the people who support the podcast. I want to shout out to HelloBlackManJournal.com, founded by my man Jamie Jenkins out there in Jackson, Mississippi. So if you're a listener from Jackson, Mississippi, I'm not sure how many of y'all I got out there, but if you're a listener, shout out to you. Tap in with Jamie Jenkins with HelloBlackManJournal.com. If you are need any graphics, website design, logo creation, mixtape covers, anything like that to visually represent your business, hit up Deontay Tatum with the FlyerAgency.com. He's based out of Dayton, Ohio. So shout out to him. Last but not leastly, right here locally in Columbus. Most of y'all probably heard of it for my Columbus listenership. If you're trying to get right health-wise, you want to tap in to Whitehall Nutrition Lounge. That's right off of Broad and Yearling. Get you right. Get you some shakes, some teas. There's a gym right next door. You get your workout on. Get you right. So shout out to Whitehall Nutrition Lounge. Thank y'all for y'all's continued support. Appreciate y'all. All right. I've been, like, soon as she arrived, I've been telling her, like, I don't know how the hell I'm going to introduce you because the titles, I'll be here all day. Musician, radio personality.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. DJ. Comedian.
Okay. Yeah.
Composer.
Yeah.
Writer.
Yeah.
I could keep going. There's so much. Teacher. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And I'm going to do my best to try to touch on all of those things and see how the hell a person like this gets created. Like, where does a person like this, like, how does this happen? It is none other than Jea Esquire.
What is popping? I'm so excited to be here finally.
Yes.
I was like, damn, you got everybody on here. The fuck is, I need to pay somebody off.
Yeah.
What do I need to do?
Right.
No, I'm fucking with you. But no, I am glad to be here.
No.
Cuss, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Fuck, damn bitch, or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no censorship here on Cloth Talk.
All right.
Okay. Let's start from the beginning. Because this is your first time here, but you are a household name here in your city. But I'm pretty sure people who probably don't know too much, if they don't know about your backstory. They probably just see Jea Esquire.
Yeah.
They just see the presentation. Yeah. So I kind of want to dive into, like, let's take it back. Like, how did this all start for you? So, born and raised in Columbus, yes? Originally? No. Oh, see?
No, see?
I'm glad that's things we already know. So
I was born in Wiesbaden, West Germany. On
Jesus.
military base with my mom and dad.
Damn! Not even close.
No, because I was like, yeah.
Wow, Germany.
Yeah, so
wow.
I was born there, and my dad is from here in Columbus.
Gotcha.
And my mom is from Wilson, North Carolina.
Ah, okay.
They met on base in
So both
San
parents was in
Antonio.
the Army?
Yeah. They met on base in San Antonio,
Mm.
where my mom was the first Black Miss Fort Sam Houston, period.
Ooh, round of applause.
Yeah, it was tight.
Ooh.
It was tight. So after that, they left and was living life lavish. It's funny, I did stand up for the first time in my show last week, And I was talking about how they was rich because they said they had a Benz, but I was like, I ain't never rode in that thing. My dad was like, yeah, you did. I was like, yeah, I don't remember, so it don't count.
Who does this Benz you speak of?
Yeah, lying ass shit. But I don't know. Maybe he was. Maybe he was rich. But yeah, so that's what happened. And then about like 1991, they came back and split up. And I was kind of in between both places for a minute, but in 97, I came here.
90. So you've been in Columbus since 97.
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm curious to know about so your childhood. Were you always this type of person, like creative, just like out there,
I was an only
like
child. So I
you had to do a
just,
lot to entertain yourself.
Yeah, but I was also a people person up to a point.
Up to a point.
That's where my old womanness started itself, probably about like 4.5 years old. That's when I realized I was an old lady.
Okay.
Yeah, and I knew that I could people for a certain amount of time in the day, but after a while I would have to, go back to my...
Your little world, your own little...
Yeah, whatever the
fuck. So that would last but for so long.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess you could say so. I was real quiet. I like to read, but I'm lying. I like to talk a lot. That's what they told me when I was a little kid, when I first learned how to talk.
Got you.
Because I was one of them intellectual weirdos.
Oh, so you was into books and shit.
Oh, my God. I'm the youngest on my grandma's side, so all my cousins are older than me. They reading the signs in the car, and I used to come to my dad like, you kind of got me fucked up. When you gonna teach me how to read?
Right.
What's good?
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't going out like that.
Yeah.
So I've been reading since I was probably like 4.
Damn.
Just because I was super duper on it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so reading always been my thing, writing been my thing. The one thing I can't do, just to let you know, is draw. I'm super fucking trash.
Can't draw.
Yeah. Shout out to Hakeem. He tells me to do art.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be like, you lying. Fuck that.
Wow.
So yeah.
So your personality it's very contagious.
Okay.
Like you have a very contagious personality and energy and aura about you. Like just sitting here with you right now, like person to person in person, like you have something that's like a draw to you.
Yeah. Like
that people just like your energy, they want to be around you. When people are around you, it's just great vibes, great times.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it is fun.
It
is fun.
Were you always just...
Okay, so here's the thing about that, because I'm such an introvert.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm trying to figure it out.
You still can't make sense of it yourself.
It don't make sense to me.
So like, how did this person like this?
I don't know, but I don't know. I'm just ready to do whatever we're here to do. If that makes sense. I'm glad to be here. I'm always glad to be here.
Yes.
You got me fresh off the nap too, so give me a second. I'll
okay, fresh off the nap.
I had to take one though. I wouldn't have been pleasant. I'd have been here like, hurry the fuck up. No, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I'd have been a little, you might have been like
a little groggy.
Yeah, but
your personality, was that always?
Yeah, I'm always a fun, happy, positive person.
Okay.
But sometimes I'm not always as outgoing just because I'm real shy. Like,
really?
Yeah, I'm shy in real life.
I would not see.
Yeah, when I'm just being regular Jea Esquire, I just be like, I know the people listening can't see it, but yeah, I wasn't saying shit.
Yeah.
But
really?
Yeah, just kind of reserved and in the back.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but when it's time to be on,
you could turn it on.
Yeah, but sometimes I don't even have to try. It just happens, cause it's me.
So, okay, that's interesting. So, would you say there's two sides of you?
Yeah.
Or multiple sides of you?
Yeah, of course.
Because it seems like you can tap into different, I can go here with it. I can be this. I can be that for you. I can. Oh, you need someone to make you laugh or some shit. Oh, you need some music. Yeah. I can do this for you. Oh, you need this. You need that. You can morph into
But people confuse that with wanting to be a front person.
Yes.
There's the difference.
Yes.
Because I don't really. Yeah. It's cool that I'm the front person. But I'm not always aiming to be the front person.
You don't do it for that.
No, not at all. Sometimes I might just be like, all right, this is what we doing. I don't care what idea we use. Here's mine. And people will be like, your idea is the best. And I'll be like, whatever. Like, let's roll. Like, it's a team effort. I'm here for the greater good of whatever the fuck we doing.
Nice.
Yeah. So I don't mind what role I play. If I gotta be the leader, I'll do it. And I'll be glad to do it. But for real, I'm gonna be like, look, this is cool, and I don't really want to be the leader. Let me know what the fuck y'all want to do individually, and we'll collectively come up with a plan. Because I don't want to always be the brain,
the front guy.
Yeah, but I can facilitate. I'm kind of good at that a little bit. I'm good at plugging people in. I'm good at I'm the plug. You the cord, I'm the plug.
Right.
I say that all the
you
time.
Go here, you go here, you got this. You're good at that. Go here, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, so I'm trying to learn how to live in that section of time and really make that work for myself. But yeah, so that's how I'm able to do things, is because I don't mind doing anything for the greater good of whatever we're doing.
Nice.
So if we're doing this podcast and you need me to hold that camera, I'll go hold it. If you need me to do the board, I'll do it. If you need me to host that motherfucker, I'll do it,
A day I can't make it, you come and guest host.
Where you need me. I'm going to talk about breaking shit, but don't worry. I don't break nothing. I just be talking shit.
Yeah, interesting. It's funny because like I was saying like before, like, when I first moved here. So I moved here in Columbus in 2016. So I'm originally from Philly.
Okay.
So 2016.
Shout out to Jay Dixon. Jay Mixon Dixon.
There we go. Yes, round of applause. You can't hear it because you don't have the headphones on, but there's
round
of applause.
I can hear it through yours.
Oh, okay, good.
Shout out to Mixon Dixon.
Yes, definitely. So when I first arrived here, I'm establishing my footing, making my rounds, like getting the landscape, getting familiar with Columbus and the major players in the city. Yeah. Your name was always constantly just like buzzing around. Yeah, like your
That's
name.
Really good to know.
People kept telling me like, "Yo, Jea Esquire, Jea Esquire, Jea Esquire, Jea Esquire." Yeah. So I always heard your name, and I'm like, "Who is this?" Like who, like, because I would hear it in different pockets of things, like. Yeah. So I'm like, damn, like, is this a group or a person or?
Yeah.
like, how is this one person doing all this stuff?
Yeah.
So I'm curious to know, what was first for you? Like, what was the first, like, when did you realize you had something and you was like, like, was music first? Was comedy first? Was, what was first? It's so much.
So let's go back. When I taught myself how to play piano when I was 10.
Self-taught?
Yeah. So I've been playing piano since I was 10, by ear, but really it's full out situational type playing.
So not formal training, like you literally just sat down and you just figuring it out.
Yeah, but I had this really dope music teacher, shout out to Mr. Thomas, who used to be like, no, listen to the bass note, you can figure out the rest. So I would figure out chords, and then I learned the chords, how chords work together. And so that's where things began for me. At the end of high school.
So this is end of high school.
I mean, yeah.
So senior year.
I mean, like my junior year, but I had done a lot. I had done everything before that. Still.
So what was those things?
Like everything. Like my dad
class,
was in,
plays.
Yeah. I was gonna say like my dad did community theater, so I was doing community theater like 3 times a year.
Okay.
I'd be doing sound. I'd be doing lights and shit like that for the plays. But I'd be like, the sophomore gathering the music from LimeWire and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he'd be like, Batista, I need these songs. You know what I'm saying? I give him the songs. We write out the timestamp, whatever. Like, yeah, that's just, I don't know. That's just some shit I always did.
Wow.
Since I was like, pretty young, like 10 or 11, 12, around there.
Okay.
That's when all that kind of started. So, but yeah, but I've always been a music connoisseur. I've always been a television, like, always been funny. Always want to tell jokes, but I wasn't never funny. But even though I'm funny. Or something.
Right.
So that's where stuff started. I started making beats when I was 16. And I stopped making beats. But then I played drums in the marching band. I never played.
Jesus.
Because I was ready to try shit. Fuck it. Like, let's try it.
How do you get introduced into these different things? Are you just like, oh, fuck it, I'll try it? And you just find out, like, I'm dope at this.
Well, no.
I'm really good at this.
It's like some stuff is just natural ability. Some stuff is exposure. Like,
cause you're like really.
I've been playing
gifted.
basketball since I was young too.
Sports, like
right. But I also been playing softball the same amount of time. But I didn't spend as much time on softball as basketball. But I was probably equally as good at both. I don't know. Like,
so you're just like naturally gifted in a lot of shit,
I just try stuff.
and find out that you're really good at it.
Yeah. And I'm okay with not being good at it too. That's the other part. I'm okay with if I don't do it well, it's all right.
Yeah, like I'll try.
Yeah, like you asked me when we walked in here, you remember the words of this? And when I said barely, that means I don't never know the words to shit. Even my own music. I try hard to learn the words and stuff. I'm bad.
Yeah.
I'm the worst. But so that's kind of where things started. So I went to college at Tennessee State for a year, came back.
What we studying? What was the major?
Economics.
Yeah,
but we was only there a year. We ain't get to study shit. Yeah.
Nothing really came of it.
Some great networking, met some great friends. Shout out to y'all.
There you go.
Some people who I still, talk to today and still
Nice.
using my network.
There you go. Okay.
But when I came back though, one of my friends had done some demo work in high school. He hit me up and was like, I want to record again. And I was like, cool. I set all this shit up in my house.
Nice.
And she didn't show up.
Oh, shit. Damn.
When I realized she wasn't showing up that day,
Damn.
I called my other homegirl who I knew made beats. And I'm like, look, nigga, bring some weed over here. Bring your computer. We about to make beats. And that was some random ass day in 2011. And that started my I guess the professional, like adult, like push of things. But again, I've always known how to rap. I've always known how to make beats. I've always known how to play piano. So I wasn't walking into the situation with nothing new. But what I did need to know was the people. So before anybody knew I did anything, all I would do was just show up at shows. R&B shows, band shows, rap shows, poetry shows. I was seeing where we was at, who we was running into, who was the people to know, who I liked, who I didn't. Yeah. And then I decided to have a show. So in 2013, I dropped my debut EP.
Nice.
Called Legendary Feel Autumn Edition. It was like a mashup of like a couple vocal tracks, some jazz tracks, some poetry tracks from some of those people I met. Yeah. And that was the start.
That was right where you start really taking it seriously.
But that's why Jea Esquire is a household name. Because for like a year or 2 years, I didn't do nothing but go to shows and then come home and like make beats and then go back to the next show the next night. Like that's all I would do. It was like a wheel of shit, but it made sense. And I was just like, well, I'll do this as long as I need to do this. Yes. And we'll figure it out.
So for years and years, you were just out there hitting the circuit, just putting in the work, creating music, performing, just constantly just.
Well, after my year or two of observation.
Yes. Wow.
Yep, after I dropped my thing, and that's when things started to really swirl.
Nice. With that first project in 2011, did you ever? Because I'm always curious, like, to notice about artists, like when it comes to like the first project that's out. When you retroactively looking back at it, do you look at that project and feel like it's what I wanted it to be? Yeah. Because
it wasn't executed 100% properly, but like the idea is there. People put out worse. It really don't matter. like I did that shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like
So you look back at it, and you're happy with that project.
Yeah. Sometimes I would cringe at certain parts.
Like, oh, I could have did that differently. Or,
yeah, but I'd be like, hey, what's your first time touching the mic? Chill on you, sis. That be me to me all the time. Chill on you, girl. You tripping.
Yeah. Was you like worried about reception at all? Like, I don't know how people gonna.
No, I ain't really give a fuck because I made the whole thing by myself, so it didn't matter. Like I had people who featured, but like no, there was some chick. Shout out to Nicole Rochelle in my living room with 3 saxophones. Like, all right, run the track back. I got this next sax. Like, I don't give a fuck. I didn't care about none of that. I just was ready to book the show, book the opening acts, book the DJ, so I could pop out. Yeah. Because people didn't know what they were coming to see.
Right.
I was like, I'm gonna drop a project. Niggas was like, a project doing what? People hadn't seen me rap, but like maybe a month before that, there was something that I had gotten booked for, and people was like, wait, bitch. The show next month is about to be you rapping? Holy shit. So it was a big pop out because nobody knew what was going to happen.
Wow.
So it was like I did joints from the album, but I did other joints that didn't even exist.
Oh, shit.
They weren't even songs yet.
Damn.
Yeah.
So this is like the first time like for people like an introduction to you like.
Yeah, but people knew me. But it was just like.
But not in that form.
It was like, oh, I thought you just like coming to the show. I was like, the fuck?
Like, why would I just show up to shows?
No.
Like, I do what you do.
Came to get your number to invite you to this one, silly.
Right.
So yeah.
Wow, interesting.
So that's how, for real, the
buzz.
Yeah.
That name got out there.
And it was simple after that. Everything kind of rolled its way, but I traveled through a lot of different things before that. Like even like I'm forgetting shit. I played in bands. I played with Sarah D and them. I used to play with G Finesse and Black Eagle. Like I don't know if you know who that is. That's a live hip hop band. I'll give you his contact, bro. It's dope. But he's a rapper himself. But he used to have a band, and we've been to everywhere. We would jump in a car tonight, go to Cleveland, play a show, and come back. Go to Indianapolis. Like every weekend, it would be something different. So yeah, like yeah. I just decided to see all the things first. Wow. Before really, really popping out with it. But yeah, I used to play piano in the bands.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, I'm just like how? Because I'm just thinking about like, how is she dedicating time to all of this shit? You know, like how? Because it's like a juggling act almost.
I mean, it is, but.
Do you ever find yourself like giving more time than one thing than the other?
Yeah, but I'm learning that all the things are connected. So as long as we keep the things as connected as possible, then it can work. Because I make hella commercials too. Like I have a company that makes commercials. So, you know, people can buy things a la carte. Somebody might want just a beat. Yeah. And we've exercised 3 muscles. Yeah. In one situation. Yeah. So I'm just trying to make sure we keep all the things connected.
I see. So if it's in the ecosystem of what you do, you can make it happen.
Yeah. And we can always try to make it work and stretch as much as we can to not, to make ourselves more creative and grow. But also to stretch the technique. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a pro, you gotta practice like the pros. So, I can't spend 6 hours on no commercial if it's not necessary. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's not balancing out. Yeah. I need to make sure my technique is right. But at the same time, sacrificing those couple minutes to EQ your voice a little bit better, or to make sure the P didn't pop super hard, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
All that technical stuff.
Yeah, you know all about that.
Yep. Yeah. Clearly. Definitely. Yeah, I need you to run that back. I need you to give me one more take with that.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Now, so how did getting into radio happen?
All right.
How did that jump off for you?
Well,
networking, moving around.
I went to the broadcast school.
I
went to the Ohio Media School, aka the Ohio Center for Broadcasting. That's what it was when I graduated. I graduated there in 2014. And for real, I didn't get a job in media right away. It was a minute. Like, I was doing something else. I got hired to be a teacher like a year before that.
What were you teaching?
I was teaching media arts. It's a media arts program that I written for the school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because they didn't have one. But he was like, I want the kids to learn, how to do video and audio and stuff like that. So we figured it out.
Nice.
So I've been doing that. And I was also working at the broadcast school as a graduate assistant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and one day I was sitting with Nia Noel. And when I was a student there, maybe, I went to shadow her. And D.L. Hughley was there that day. And it was a lot going on. It was tight.
Oh, shit.
We had Donatos and shit. Like, it was lit.
Damn.
So, I thought that was real cool. And I didn't have any expectation. I never was in school, like, I want to work at the radio. But I was just like, I'm not going to say no, but I ain't pressed. I'm just kind of here to network and figure out if this is a spot for me in whatever field, because there's a lot of jobs.
Word.
It's a lot.
Right.
So from voiceovers to video to, there's a lot of things.
Yeah. So what year again you said this was?
2014. That's
So
when
this
I graduated.
2014. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead. I mean interrupt you. So
No.
leading up to the how you named it.
So one night I was playing my demo or my my air check as an example for a student, and Nia Noel was in the room, and she was like, "That's you?" I was like, "Yeah, girl, that was my final in my project." She was like, you know, and then eventually the conversation led to me applying to be the producer of the DL Hughley show, which, you know, is a job.
Yeah.
It's a job, but it's more of a board operating job than what it might sound like. But I was okay with that. I ain't give a
Right. You're like, hey, it's an opportunity.
I mean, I wasn't going to say no.
Right.
That's why I was like, I wasn't pressed, but I wasn't going to say no.
Right.
So I was like,
okay,
sure.
I'll do it.
And that was 7 years ago. No, and I've been in almost every position in programming except for the top 3.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Man, so you done touched every part of the aspect of you.
Yeah.
If we look at the inner workings of radio and broadcasting, you
Yeah,
probably
right.
done it.
I mean, yeah,
More than
except for
likely.
like the business side. I've never
Yeah.
worked in sales, but like I even got into management.
Man.
Yeah, like I used to be the production director at the radio station.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, so I was in charge of like putting all the orders through for all the stations. So yeah,
That sounds like a tall task. Like that sounds like that could be nerve wracking.
it was, but it got
Oh
my
my
got
God.
my commercial technique sweet. You know what I'm saying? It only take me maybe 180 seconds to do a 60-second commercial.
Right. You're not gonna
Straight
miss
up,
out.
like from top to bottom, from red to done,
Woo! Man.
depending on the day.
Wow. Okay.
But so I've done everything, but also back to I just didn't say no, and I just kept working. I didn't care if I was only there to press the buttons.
Yeah.
Eventually, like now, I'm there to talk,
Right.
and I'll be like, why did they let me say anything? I'll be like, F the playlist. They be like,
Y'all sure you'll want me right here?
no, it be cool. try not to do too much. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate it, cause woo.
Yeah. Wow. So at the time you're doing so. Okay. You know, I'm trying to like create a timeline. So that's 2014.
So that's 2016.
So that ended 2016.
No, that was when that started.
Oh, when
I'm
I
still
started.
on radio.
Yes. So you. Oh no. You graduate 2014.
Yeah, I graduated.
Get the
2014.
job 2016.
Mhm.
Got you.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So around that time, so 2016, are you still performing music? You still doing that?
Yeah, but it's
simultaneously?
slowing down. So that's why when you said when you got here and my name was still buzzing, I found that interesting because
So 2016, that's
I
when I
was
arrived.
kind of winding down. Like I was still doing stuff, but I was winding down and I wasn't a DJ yet. I was about to be a DJ, but I wasn't quite there yet.
So you were like transitioning. You were just starting that journey.
Yeah. So in like mid 2016 or the end of 2016 is when I really started DJing. That was when that started to take off.
Okay. So the music started to.
Yeah. I mean,
take
I
a little
just
backseat.
yeah, I just had stuff going on, but also too, the radio shit was popping off, and I was just seeing where life was taking it. I wasn't worried. I wasn't rushing. I wasn't pressed because I understood that there were so many areas to be in that if I need to come back to music at any time, all I got to do is walk into the room.
Yeah.
Like it's,
Right.
in the
Like that's not
going to
go nowhere.
Yeah, like it's cool. I wasn't worried about it because I knew I'd come back. But I was still making music intermittently. Like I dropped a project in 2013, 2014, and I think 2016 or 17. And then again in 2018. So I was still I was still doing stuff, but it just wasn't as heavy as the couple years before that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're in radio. You're doing that. So I'm trying to like in any point from like 2016 to like presently, did you ever feel like, you know what, fuck this shit. I want to like, I'm done with this. Like I feel like this has ran its course. Or any moments where you're like, you know what, I'm done with this. I want to get into something different. Or was it like, you know what, I'm cool here. This is working out. I'm good.
Well, see, this is why you got to keep your life interesting. Mm-hmm. This is why you got to do a whole bunch of stuff. Because for real, there's benefit in everything. So I just try to stay as long as I can until the Lord do what he got to do. When the Lord start doing what he got to do, that's when I just kind of, I listen to what's going on and I just let myself be led. But
no moment to like, you know what? I'm done with it.
Sometimes. I mean, no, sometimes, but it's very flexible. It's like, I'm done with this right now, but I might be back, but I might not. But this is what we got to do. This is what I can give you or whatever. And if you can meet me there, then cool. And if not, then this is the move I'm going to make.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Right.
It's okay.
Right.
You know, it's just some shifting around sometimes.
Yeah. I'm curious to know this, like, deviating off that, I'll get back into it. A person like you who does so much and is involved in so much, are you a hard person to be in a relationship with? Because it feel like someone would not get a lot of your time if you're in a relationship with you.
Well,
because you're performing, I'm traveling, I gotta be here, I'm doing this, I'm getting booked for this. And it's like, yo, I want to chill with you tonight, but you always on the fucking road. You got the job, you got the radio, you got to do this.
I sleep 8 hours a day. I make time.
You make time.
I do, but the thing is if somebody doesn't understand, you know.
Because your lifestyle is
just
different from most people.
It is.
It's not the typical.
It's not. But that's why I feel like.
Hard to do.
That's why everybody got to be in their passion bag when you fucking with me. No, for real. If you're not in your passion bag, you're not going to understand. Like, you're not going to get it. Because for real, no. I'm really sitting on the computer tonight reading about whatever blah, 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 or I'm writing these scripts, or I'm sending these,
man.
I'm really at home working, I promise. I just want some quiet. Or, you know, you want to go to bed and that's cool. I want to turn SZA up really loud and smoke weed and walk throughout the house when it's time for me to walk away from the computer for a minute. You know, like. Yeah. You know, but I don't know. I would say so. But if you're not in your passion bag, you're not going to get it. And that's the best way I can say it. Like, I haven't met nobody yet who's in their passion bag enough.
That's what I figured, like, they get you.
Yeah. I mean, I almost did.
You got close.
Yeah, I got close. But it just didn't work out.
You messed it up, didn't you?
I ain't going to talk about who messed it up, but it wasn't me.
Okay.
It might have been both of us, but it wasn't me solely.
There you go. Accountability is important, right?
It wasn't me solely. But they understood that
lifestyle.
Part of my life. They got that. So that was something I really didn't have to fight.
Good.
Too much.
That's good. Because I imagine, I'm like, man, like.
No, I need a busy motherfucker, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
cool.
how does someone fit in Jea Esquire's world? You know, it's like, what role would they have to play, or understand? Just like, you know, I might not be able to see her Saturday because she's gonna be doing.
Listen, or come to the show.
Yeah, or you just come to the show. But now I'm going to be jealous because I see all these motherfuckers all googly all over you.
Now, that's the part that I don't got time. Don't be no Ari and Moneybag out here yelling at the fan. Girl, I'm hugging my fan.
I seen that person all up in your face.
Girl.
You see?
Yeah, see, I don't got time for that. That's why
that ain't gonna work.
That person wouldn't have made it to the event with me. I'd have been like, oh, I can't take you out with homegirls. Nah, cut, bitch, next.
Hey, you dead. It's done.
We're done.
Because you too jealous. The jealousy thing ain't gonna work.
No, man. Especially because I ain't got shit to lie about. I ain't scared of shit. Right. You hear me? Yes, I did what I did, and I'm very like that. So you know, don't get me wrong, because that's gonna piss me off.
Damn.
You know,
like now you done piss me off. Like
now I got to cuss you out. Now I gotta be a bitch. Fuck.
You left me no choice.
Try not to be a bitch, and I gotta use my voice tomorrow. I'm supposed to be resting, bitch. Fuck. And if I put my hands on you, I'm right.
Damn. God damn.
All right,
get physical. Right.
I ain't trying to get canceled. Shit, though.
Nah, I can't do Jea Esquire. We'll edit that out. We'll edit that out. Okay. All right. Well, I will ask one more question. Then we're gonna take a quick break. Okay. Because I want to play some of your music for the people. Okay. So now you're doing your radio thing. I'm swinging back with the timeline. How do we get involved with affirmative distraction, the comedy? The improv.
Oh, okay. So
how does that happen?
All right, so let's go back just a little bit.
Okay, to tie it all in.
We got to go back.
Yes, let's.
So when I was in broadcast school, I had this really popular show called The Order.
The Order.
Where I used to bring local artists on, and we would talk about shit they had going on. And Joseph Moore was somebody who I had newly met. And I had him on my show, and I didn't know that people was doing improv in the city. And he had just started his previous group that he was in. I'm not going to say the name because I don't know if you want me to say the name.
Okay. There's bad blood there.
I don't, no comment.
Oh, shit.
Okay. The lawyer said don't talk about it. Look, I got to use my line. So anyways, and he was like, you should come do this show with us at the Garden Theater. And I was like, well, tell me about it. And this shit was funny as fuck. He was like, I was like, first of all, I'm only doing the show if I get to play the games. He was like, that's a requirement. I was like, bet. So he was like, nah, you got to rap 16 bars. And we act out 3 scenes from what we just heard you say. And it was the funniest shit. It was hilarious. So that was the first show that I had ever been a part of in that type of regard. And then they had their show there like once a month. Then it got to be more frequent, and then they moved down to Shadowbox. And when they moved to Shadowbox, Jea Esquire, was the top like guest. I was the person who had been a guest on their show the most times, like ever.
Damn, wow.
Yeah, like so I was there a few times a year, 3 or 4 times a year with them, just because they'd be like, come do a feature or come do this, or you know.
Like, all right.
So I would be a part of it.
Nice.
So when he broke up with them, he called me. He called me, and we figured out how to put affirmative distraction together. So no, I'm a co-founder of affirmative distraction.
Oh man,
that's some shit I don't really flaunt around, because back to, you know, I'm not again, I don't necessarily want to be in charge. Yeah, you know, I got a little power, but I don't be out here wielding it and shit. You know, it's cool. But yes, I'm co-founder of affirmative distraction with.
See, most people probably won't even know that.
I know, but so being the only Black improv
that's major
group in the state is lit.
Man.
Like, I'm almost as far as to say the region, but I feel like that might not be right. So I don't say that.
You won't go out the window with that one.
Yeah, but you know, it could be true.
It could be.
If I said 1 of 50, you know.
We're so weird.
I might be telling the truth.
It's a big spectrum.
Yeah, just give me some room. Just in case there's 47. Whew, we just made
it. Yeah. Exactly.
But yeah, so that's how that happened.
So what year was that?
Oh, Jesus. What year is 23 is coming up, and this is our 5th season, so 5 years from that. What is that, 18?
So 2018?
Yeah, something like that, 2018, yeah.
Wow.
I feel like them 20 years was a blur. Like, I don't remember 2016 from 2019. Wasn't that COVID?
Yep.
See, look.
right with COVID.
Yeah, I'm all fucked up.
Damn, wow.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. So much more to talk about. We just scratching the surface. I got more to ask you. Before we take this break, let the people know where they can follow you at, where they can connect with you at, where they tap in with you, everything involved with Jea Esquire. Go ahead and plug away.
Of course. You can follow me everywhere at JAE_Esquire, ESQUIRE. You can put that in Google, Spotify, Instagram. You can put that wherever you want, just like that. With or without the underscore, it'll find me regardless. You know, you'll see me. Yeah, that's it.
Not a hard person to get in contact with.
No, what we playing? What song we playing?
Oh, you know what? I was going to let you decide.
Me? All right, give me, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like,
where do I need to go?
I don't know.
Right now I'm on your YouTube page.
Okay, I mean, I don't know. What stands out to you? Give me 3 somethings that stand out to you. I don't know. Maybe I'll pick out of those, because it's hard for me to decide.
Okay.
I'm not going to know.
Let's see. One song I do like is when you the grandma. Yeah. And when we come back, I want to talk about your creative process with the music. So let's do Dopeness Granny Takeover Edition. Jea Esquire. Yeah. We'll be right back here on Club Talk 5.
Whack, step, chillin', laid back, grillin', eagle fly, I'm killin'. Oh my, I'm feelin'. Swag turned up, it's serious. Ripping the ride out when I get it. Got a little hide out here, my digits fly so airtight. I'm offended in this thing. Yeah, we lit it. Tattoos on your body, who hit it? Goons everywhere, who did it? My sound is so exquisite. My sound is so exquisite. My sound is so exquisite. Yeah, I get it crunk way back to the front. Cadillac on flats, just chillin' in the back. 614-OHIO, Scarlet and Gray. So now you know, Southside my home, my throne, my own, my bank on roll, my nigga, let's go. Call me on my phone, my line is open. Yeah, we got to go. We got to go. We got to go. My sound is so exquisite. My sound is so exquisite. Ain't no time to eat, too busy grinding in these streets. Headphones on blast when it's my time to shine. Just know I am the best. No contending, never ending. My ship sailing, never sinking. And the band will play until the day that I make it to land. My sound is so exquisite. My sound is so exquisite. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way now. About my face, about my face, about my face now. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way now. About my face, about my face, about my face, about my face. My sound is so exquisite.
Alright, we're back right here on Cloth Talk Podcast. That was dopeness. Jea Esquire. Granny Takeover edition.
Granny Takeover.
Yeah, if you like to see the other version, there's another version for you.
Yeah. That's the regular version. They got the little bit of cussing in it.
Yeah,
the little 3 cuss words, I say.
Right, just type in Jea Esquire. Everything Jea Esquire, just type in Jea Esquire. You'll find it all.
Not J-A-Y.
Yeah.
J-A-My.
Yes.
That.
Okay, like watching this and listening to your music, watching your videos, like I want to talk about your creative process and how your mind works when you approach creating your music, because your music is very creative, but it also looks it's very fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. It's I get that it's probably you.
Yeah.
So talk about like a song like this. Where does the idea come for this from?
Well, to be honest, I knew I needed to do a video, and I didn't know what song to pick. And this song was released in like 2018. Like it's old. Yeah. But it's been online for a while, but it's one of my more popular songs.
Yeah. So
I chose that song, but I love the Golden Girls just as a person. So that's my shit. And I honestly kind of felt like I was cheating by being like, well, let me see if I can find 3 more of my friends to dress up like old ladies with me. I'm doing it. And that was it. They showed up. They came through. Shout out to Maze World, Rico Maze. What's up, baby? He came over the day beforehand. We worked out what shots we was going to do in certain places. We didn't do like any of the outside stuff, or even in the other video, those locations. We didn't visit them. But we were in the house, you know, like, all right, we're going to shoot this angle for this and this angle for this. So we knew exactly what we wanted to do. And I mean, I might have came up with the whole granny shit like maybe like a week or so beforehand.
Really?
Yeah, it was simple though. I was just like, we'll just be the Golden Girls. We'll have cheesecake and we'll be getting drunk. And I'll perform in the kitchen in my nightgown, and, you know, y'all just be lit, and that's it. It turned into, it was supposed to just be a couple of scenes in the video. But we ended up having so much footage. I was like, you know, we're just gonna make the radio edit version and have it be the Granny Takeover version. So yep. So I clicked up an instrumental from one of my other songs and made an intro sequence.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about the production. Of course, you produced the beat.
I did the beat, and wrote the song, and recorded the song, and engineered the song. Shout out to my man Retro Galaxy. That's him on Deep Voice. Yeah.
Got you. How? So let me ask you this. So like when you were in the studio recording, what do you have a that was me.
I don't got one in my phone because I don't be making no noise.
Yeah, you know what Apple products, like everything's connected, so it'll come through the laptop.
Really, like dang, nobody better not call you or FaceTime.
Oh,
I'm
God. This whole thing going. Right. So like when you're in the studio, so you have a home studio.
Yeah.
Or do you go to a studio?
Okay.
Or is it a combination of both?
It is because I'm bad at going to the studio.
Ah.
Like I probably should go more just for the experience.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. So
damn.
But I do like my home studio musically so I can make corrections. So if I go to the studio, 9 times out of 10, all I'm doing there is just recording the vocals, so I don't have to press record. I don't feel no pressure on myself. I can get the vocals recorded, drop me the vocals, and I'm going home.
And guess what? A call came through.
Oh, look at that.
And I'm going to have to hit decline and text this person, hey, I'm potting right now.
Yeah, like, can you stop?
So you do most of your recording at your home?
Yeah, but I might go to the studio and do the bulk. So, like, if I got a project to do and I'm like, man, I got 5 songs to record, I'm going to go to the studio and record them. You know what I'm saying? Just because I know it'll probably be easier. Yeah. But when I get home, when I'm mixing the song, if I'm like, oh, I want to add an extra vocal here or there, I'll, bust out my mic and do it.
Got you. Yeah. I want to, like, say this, like, your voice texture, it's very, it cuts through. Like, it's very noticeable. So what I'm trying to get at is, like, is that something that you practiced? No. Or your voice is naturally just that texture? Yeah. Okay.
I love it and hate it. Everybody else loves it, but I be like, girl, boy. I be like, you don't understand. I gotta rest my voice so it can sound like this sometimes. Like, sometimes I can only get it to this or whatever. But no, that's how my voice sounds. I just got a lot of range. When I warm it up, it can do a lot of other things. Like back to those commercials on the radio. There's probably a lot of them that you don't even know it's me because I sound like a whole brand new bitch.
Yes. Who don't even know it's you.
Right. I did one for the strip club and I met the host and I was like, oh my God, you're such and such. He was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I was on the radio like, hosted by yourself. Like, yeah, I sound like a whole different person.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy.
So you can do different things with your voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just with some good practice and technique. Keeping that motherfucker rested.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Performing live or recording? Process you enjoy?
Live performance.
So
definitely.
So creating the art versus performing the art. You like performing the art.
Yeah. Yeah, creating the art sometimes get on my nerves.
So like a song like that, is there a lot of takes? Like a lot of
No, fuck no.
Like that I want take?
No, fuck no, because I don't got time for that. That's why I don't like creating sometimes. Because
you gotta get it on the first like.
Well, no, I don't even go unless I know the song. If I don't know it, or if I don't know it well enough to read it off the phone, like to where it sounds like, I don't go.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't go. But this song was easy. This song ain't even about nothing.
Right.
Yeah, like no, literally, it's not about really shit. But it was easy because it's a bunch of breath in between. I don't got to do no work.
Yeah. So you're very selective on like, okay, what I know I can perform.
Yeah, but a lot of stuff is one take. But it don't take me long. Because I try to write in a way that's easy for me to remember, easy for me to execute. So, because I imagine performing it live. So even if I'm doing some double, triple shit, I practice that double, triple shit. So when we go do lyrical time bomb and it's all rapping fast, I can do it.
Yeah. Do you feel like, let me ask you this, because do you feel like your contributions to like the entertainment in the city of Columbus, do you feel like you're recognized in that way?
Now ask me if I care.
Do you care if you're recognized?
No. I'm not. And I don't.
It doesn't bother you?
Nope.
Because you contribute a lot. And I don't think people fully give you your flowers.
I don't think they do either.
Because you're a trendsetter, for real.
Thank you.
Like, you set a certain standard when it comes to this entertainment shit.
Yeah.
And I think people like they obviously know who you are, know your name, and know what you do. But I don't think people would give you that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that doesn't bother you.
No, because that just makes me have to be dope. Because in a minute, ain't nobody gonna have no choice, baby! You don't have a choice in a minute!
So the recognition.
I don't give a fuck! The people who recognize me to my face. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? But people know, especially, I mean, there's people who don't talk about what I've done for them. And I'm not the person to be like, I did this for you. But there's a lot of things that I do behind the scenes that people will never know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because I know behind the scenes, you don't put a lot of people in position. Like, you don't.
I tried to. Yeah, I have. And I tried to.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think people probably will look at you like, oh, Jea Esquire, she don't be looking out. Like, she don't put people on. She don't give people opportunities. She's just hogging it all for herself. Like, all that rhetoric. And I don't think people would. I just don't think it's respected that you don't get that.
Well, here's the other part.
Yes, go ahead.
People
I'm listening.
think asking me to get their song played on the radio is going to do something. Let me explain.
You probably get that.
You
song.
ready for this?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I am the weekend bitch.
What do you want?
There's nothing I can do for you. When was the last time you heard a Jea Esquire song on the radio? And there ain't no shade to the radio or Jea Esquire. I'm the weekend bitch. I need help just like you.
Yes.
I just had to say it so everybody could hear it.
Yes, there it is.
What do you want from me?
Yeah, because
make a song, make it pop, and maybe my boss will call you. I'll tell him to if it's popping the right way.
Right.
Shit.
Because they think that you is like.
I'm on 3 Hour Sunday night. I can't do. Ain't nobody in the building. Ain't shit I can do. Ain't nobody there.
You probably get bombarded with so much.
I mean, but people would just be like, and I'd be like, no. I'd be like, no. How about, bro? I sat in a room with a dude from Capitol Records and asked.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm popping out here. How the fuck? He was like, you got 300,000 followers? I was like, no. He was like, get him and then call me. I was like, oh.
Shit.
Got some work to do.
God damn.
And,
fuck.
I mean, he was nice about it. I mean, he told me what needed to happen, but he was serious. Like, he was like, this ain't the age no more of you giving the DJ the record. You got all these people at your disposal. Use the people. Get 1 million people to stream your shit, and then they'll be calling you. The radio ain't got a choice, and I try to tell people that. Yeah. And then they still want to call me the weekend bitch.
Right.
The weekend bitch.
Right.
Who's there with the cleaning lady.
Right.
Like, come on, man.
Like,
shit.
Right. And that's the thing, like, one thing I probably don't think artists, we talk about artists, like, they probably don't understand how that works. They probably just see that, oh, she has that slot where she's on the radio, she does this. Yeah. So she got the power to make it happen.
Yeah, and I'd be like, no.
But
don't work like
and
that.
then they take it the wrong way. Then she hating. She don't end up trying to get nobody opportunity. I know she be playing other people's shit, so why can't she?
But then I'd be like, do you listen to the radio?
Right, let's start there.
I'd just be like, it's made for the top 20 songs, bro. Are you in the top 20? No? Man. Okay. I'm not either, so don't feel bad. You try to collab, let's get to the top 20. Baby.
Right. There's a lot of...
But there's more people probably that, I've helped than not. And, people who understand versus people who don't. So, whatever the reputation is supposed to be, it's going to be. Damn. I'm going to be me regardless. But there's a whole lot of stuff I do behind the scenes. And I don't never tell nobody about, like, telling this person to hit this person up because I know that, they might be able to benefit from each other. Or, if somebody books somebody else being like, oh, nigga, you booked the right motherfucker because let me tell you about this person because I know that person has a leg into some other shit that I might not have because, again, I don't know everything. I do a whole lot of shit, but I don't know everything. But I can try. If you try a little bit, I can be like, here, if I know some shows coming up, I'll try to let you know, or I'll try to give you something, or I'll tell you where to go look. I'll do the best I can, and I always try to, but you know, people gotta help themselves. You need to look up radio station rank. You'll figure out who you need to call. It ain't the Weekend, bitch. I'm at the bottom. Where it say board operator, like it's probably like the last one. That's me. Okay? Thanks, management.
Right. Yeah. Right. Would you consider yourself, because I would give you this, like one of the lamest terms, like Queens of Columbus?
Like, what do you mean?
In terms of everything that you do, like the things that we're talking about, like, because the stuff you do behind the scenes, which is not highlighted, like you said, like your greatest, like you said, you know, your own words, your greatest skill, your greatest gift is being a facilitator.
Yeah.
Making people connecting. Yo, you need to link with
I'm trying to be Tom Brady throwing it right over your
shoulder,
baby.
like quarterback of this shit.
Straight up.
And like how you saying, like it's important to use your platform, your name, who you are, who you establish yourself to be, to okay, I'm in a position to facilitate some shit.
Yeah.
Because y'all two will be dope together.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, with that being said, that's why I asked you, like, you know, that stuff makes shit happen.
Yes.
Would you consider yourself, like, not like in a braggadocious way, like one of those queens in Columbus, like, yo, like, I really make some shit happen? Not in a braggadocious way, but it's like, yo, if it wasn't for me, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a beam.
But
you would never met that motherfucker if it wasn't for me.
I mean, yeah, but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
You got on that bill because of me.
Nah. There's so many people who I've accidentally been, you know, privileged to be in contact with, who are, like, first of all, years ahead of me. I'm still super fresh. Like, I'm just 10 years in for real.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
You established like that 10 years
Yeah,
ago.
but like people like Dawn Dixon, you know who that is?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dawn Dixon and sis, I hope I don't get this wrong. Dawn Dixon, I believe, is from here, and she makes these kiosks that collect data for businesses, and they can sell things out of the kiosk. She's like a millionaire, self-made chick who is from here, who is like, I'm 3 people away from in terms of separation. Man. So like, those are the people who I'm trying to reach.
You aspire to be that.
Yeah, so like, I feel like I'm just really getting started. Like I'm in the running. Don't get it twisted. I'm in the running, but my head is down and I'm tapped. I'm not.
You feel like there's still more to accomplish.
I mean, I'm getting there. No, I'm not. I'm not more accomplished than her. Oh, you said there's more to accomplish.
Yeah. So like you have more to
absolutely. I'm getting there, but I ain't did shit yet.
So where you're at right now, you're not content. You're like, no, this ain't it. Like, I got...
Yeah, it's cool, though. This stuff is thick. This stuff is thick.
I don't know. Like,
but no, it's still brand new, bro.
It's still new for you.
Yeah, it is. Every day is something different. So, yeah, it is.
Interesting.
Yeah, every day we get to be more and more Jea Esquire. So, every day is new.
I just feel like that you're probably like one of those ones in Columbus that is kind of like spearheading shit and setting like I think you're setting the trailblazing for people to follow a blueprint that you're setting. Yeah.
Give me 3 years and I really might be doing something. But
3 more years.
But I just want people to understand that there's a lot of things here that can help you as an artist, as a podcaster, as a as a whoever, for real. Like, the people are here.
Yes. For
you to talk to get the mentorship. They're available. Yeah. And I don't want to say that they're waiting for your call, but, like, they low-key are. Like, a lot of the mentors I've ever wanted to be like, don't nobody ever ask me shit like this. Cool. Like, yeah. I'm using the fuck out of it. Shout out to J. Rose, Storm 9000, BHB. Love y'all. Yep. Right. Shout out to everybody. Miss Stoney Banks. Shout out to all y'all.
Yeah. Okay, so on that topic, and this is like a journey that I've been on and trying to figure out about the city of Columbus.
Okay.
One thing that I noticed right off the bat when I arrived here in this astounding city is that there's a lot of division. It's very cliquish. Like it's.
I disagree.
Well.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think that y'all are very cliquish. Mm-hmm. Y'all stay within y'all, and I'm not saying this like to take shots.
Yeah.
This is just observation.
I got you.
Because when I arrived, I was mingling around trying to like meet people and everything. Mm-hmm. And one thing that I noticed is, and even doing this pod, there's one thing that was a constant theme is that if you only fuck with the people on your side in your circle, there's not a lot of people that's going to fuck with somebody else on the other side of town and vice versa. It almost reminds me of like high school shit. It's just like, I'm just going to fuck with the people in my group, my side. Like, east siders ain't going to fuck with motherfuckers from the south side. North sides ain't fucking with motherfuckers from the west side. Okay. They stay in their own little homie peer group. It's like, yo, like, y'all are stronger together. Why do you feel like, why aren't y'all fucking with each other? And I had even people in here who from Columbus was like, and I'm trying to figure out why is it like that?
It's not. I'm about to explain it to you.
Break it down. Debunk that for me.
There's a lot of levels of artistry in Columbus. There are professional musicians, okay? As in like
nobody knows each other though.
No, but just listen to what I'm about to say.
Go ahead.
Professional musicians who do like band stuff. There's like hip hop band stuff. There's a lot of different crews. And you're right. They don't know each other. But back to the level of musician.
Go ahead.
If you talk to a rapper like, and I'll give an example, I'm going to throw it out there. That Boy Jonesy.
Okay.
When that Boy Jonesy first started, he was with one group of people. And when that Boy Jonesy started just going to other shit, I don't know why niggas don't network. Don't ask me that question. Back to the OGs, waiting for people to ask for help. I don't know. I don't know why they're not going to the shows. I can't answer you that one.
Okay.
But I will say that I watched his world go from, his fan base go from small to large. I watched it go from a side of the city to half the state in a short amount of time just because he would go to another show and meet people and say, hey, I want to be in the position. But, him particularly took some very serious steps. Some people are not taking very serious steps, and that's why their steps are guided in the circle. Because they're not taking the right steps. They're not trying to elevate.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it's cool to go to your friends' shows. It's cool to support your friends. But if your friends are the best musicians, you guys are not about to be no better. You're not.
Yeah.
Whoever the engineer is, need to hit up Storm 9000 and he need to go to the free damn mix class whenever you have it.
Yeah.
And ask how to fix your fucking auto-tune or whatever it is. Like, you gotta go meet people. I don't know why people aren't going to meet people because information is free as fuck. I don't know, but I will say when people hit a certain level, things change. And you see them in just different spots. And you can see it happen for certain artists. And you can see it not happen for certain artists.
Yeah. That's an interesting point because everyone has like the goal is success, right? Yes. The goal is to get to a certain level, and everybody has their own little way of doing it. And I'm looking at it like, yo, everyone is so great at different things. Like, why aren't y'all? And it's just like, I'm like, yo, like. y'all could really move some shit if y'all just work together.
I don't know.
It blows my mind that in Columbus, there's not a lot of that.
Yeah, but
blows my mind.
But apparently, it's
I'm like, y'all are so fucking talented.
Yeah, I mean, but like,
there's so much talent.
They talented, but
like again, no one wants to.
But again, half of them are not taking the serious. Half of them I couldn't play on the radio right now because they don't own half of their music. They don't. You know what I'm saying? So
shit like that.
That's the problem. That's literally the problem. No, I'm serious. It's a lack of knowledge because as soon as you're like, oh, well, now I know I can do this, I'm going to elevate to this because now I'm thinking of other shit. Like, I'm telling you. That's literally what it is. People not taking serious steps. People, it's not hard to get a venue out here. I could go get a venue and invite 50 people. And it could be 50 of my friends, and it could be the same friends every motherfucking week, and we can turn up in here and make it look like something, and I could feel like the star of the block tonight.
Yeah. And it's crazy you said that, because I had an artist right here sit on that very couch and say the exact opposite you just said. He said, it is hard to book a venue.
It's not.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, so hearing you say that.
The very first venue I booked was Brothers Drake.
It's not hard to book a venue.
And that's like an elite spot. Back then, it was like an elite spot. Couldn't no fucking hip-hop get in Brothers Drake, nigga.
Right. It's the first venue.
Somebody help me out, but it wasn't
that hard.
It wasn't rocket science. I ain't need no lawyer. I ain't need nothing but me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That artist was telling me, like, the owners of these venues are racist, and they don't let hip hop acts book their spaces.
But ask that person how many shows have they been to go see other people, and they're going to tell you that they've only been to these places because this is where they want to perform, and not let me go see some shows to figure out where I want to perform. Yeah. Let me go see who's where so it can. So if I don't feel welcome, I won't even ask this venue owner. Yeah. Nobody's doing the proper research. It's not that hard. Yeah. It's not. There's a lot of black operators out here that'll give you the venue.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
They'll be like, yeah, cool.
Yeah. True. Yeah. As an observer, it just breaks my heart to see like all this in Columbus, and like it's just there, and it breaks my heart. I'm like,
don't worry.
No, that's gonna change soon.
Maybe.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
You hopeful?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be a major player in that change?
I don't know. I don't know, but Columbus definitely got some that can do what needs to be done what needs to be done. So I'm trying to figure out how to invest in those businesses and those people, because for real, I do a lot of watching and a lot of looking and
do a lot of observation. Yeah,
I be trying to see, who's gonna be next.
Yeah.
Or who's the person, because we haven't had a person in a long time, and because I have so many talents, again, I don't give a fuck about being in the front. Yeah. If I can help put you in a position, if I can give you a beat, if I can get you in touch with the nigga that's gonna give you the beat, if I can help you write the hook, whatever it takes. Or even if it's just, here's $10 on the studio time. I ain't really got no money, but here you go. You know what I mean? Like, whatever it is. But there's too much. There is too much talent out here, but some people just not taking the serious steps, and it's hurting them. You can buy virtual education a lot now. Go buy something.
Nobody wants to invest in themselves. Huh?
Yeah. I mean, and it don't have to be a lot. Go buy a book.
There you go. What?
No, go buy a book.
Yeah. Well, you heard it here first.
Get a Kindle. They got shit for free.
Information.
Spotify got free little ebooks.
But we want to hand it to us. We want it served on a silver platter. I don't want to put the work in.
Wait on the silver then. I'm going to go get the gold. You go ahead and wait on the silver.
We want to serve on the silver platter. We don't want to work for it. We don't want to earn it. We just want to hand it to us.
Yeah, and that's the problem. That's why nobody's going to get successful.
God damn.
That's why nobody's going to make it. Nobody's going to make it. That's why. You don't want to work. You want to sit and fucking read. Damn.
Yeah. But you do see the day that will change in the city of Columbus. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, all it's going to take is... Never mind, I'm not going to say what it's going to take.
You're working on the blueprint.
I don't know about that. I'm going to just tell you, I can just tell you what I've done.
Yes.
And we could just, that's it. Because I really haven't done anything that anybody else couldn't do. I didn't do anything spectacular.
And that's what... I think people think that there's some secret key to... Like, she did something to...
No. I just showed up to places that nobody else was showing up to.
You didn't do anything special.
I really didn't. I was just showing up to places. Oh, I want to watch the R&B show tonight. That. And then even when I was in broadcast school, they had opportunities that were paid or unpaid. It didn't matter. I would show up. Yeah. I used to get in trouble by the HR lady at the radio when I first started working there. She was like, "It's new. Why are you here?" I'd be like, "Cuz Miss Monica, I ain't about to do nothing but watch judge shows." Yeah. She would be like, "You better not do no work." Like, she used to be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I ain't doing shit. I'm gonna just hang out and learn something and, see what's going on. So
yeah,
I just know how to show up.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Man, what's the biggest misconception about Jea Esquire?
I think you might have said it already, that there's some special secret, some special sauce, some Michael Jordan secret stuff. And it's not. It's really not. Like, I just work my streets and network with folks. I just happen to be an eclectic person who likes Meg Thee Stallion and jazz. So I can go see B-Jazz or, $$ Asia in the same day or week, and it won't bother me. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be happy about it. So
yes. So that's probably
I think that might be it for
the biggest misconception.
Yeah, that is some I went
magic trick you
I
pulled.
went through the same program everybody went through at the OCB. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I didn't do nothing different than nobody else. Like, just showed up. I met some people.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. So you agree with the saying, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know? You agree with that?
Yeah. It's about who you know and what they know about you. That's really what it is.
Reputation.
Yeah, what do they know about you? What are they going to say? Because that's what it boils down to, especially in radio. People say all the time, like, damn, Jay, your room be in names that you don't even know your name. You don't know where your name is when you're not there. They be like, no, your name comes up a lot. And I just be like, well, I'm not doing anything.
You're like, cool. Like, that's dope.
I'd be like, oh, well, thanks.
Yeah.
That just tells me that whatever I'm doing is working and, just keep doing it.
Nice. I got a couple of this or that's for you. So, pick one or the other.
Okay.
So I'll throw out a couple of scenarios and you tell me which one you go with and why. All right. Hit record.
Okay.
Or writer's credit on a Drake song.
Nigga. Can I pick both or neither?
You gotta pick one or the other.
Oh, shit. I mean...
Hit record or writer's credit on a Drake song.
Okay, so I'm gonna say hit record because no. Here's the thing. I'm gonna get a hit record before the Drake credit because I'm doing both. I'd be happy as fuck with either, but I feel like the likelihood would be the hit record first. That would be more likely for me.
Hit record first.
So
you go with hit record.
That would be more likely. That's an objective look at my career as me. That would be more likely than the Drake thing first.
Drake writer's credit.
Yeah, that wouldn't happen until it would have to go like that. So hit record.
Hit record.
Yeah, because I'll take either one of them motherfuckers. But yeah, hit record first. Cause that other one gonna go.
Okay. 12 city tour opening act for Lil Durk, or a feature as just on the hook, not a verse, a feature on a Meek Mill record.
Feature with Meek Mill.
Feature with Mill, other than open with 12 city tour would open up for Lil Durk.
I don't even know none of his music for real. What happened to Virgil? I know that, but I don't even really know that. It take me a minute, and I'll be like, "Oh, this that Virgil song." Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm an old bitch. Yeah, I listen to Trap Call Quest and shit. I'm an old bitch. I just work at the hip hop station, baby. I don't know that shit. I know that he's real popular. I know that when I'm DJing for kids, a lot of times they request it.
They love it.
It don't hit me nowhere to stay with me.
Yeah.
I like Lil Baby though, but I would no. Yeah. Definitely the Meek Mill feature. That's more
Meek Mill feature.
Yeah. Be screaming like a light skinned nigga like him. Riding out here.
All right. We'll do one more. Win a Powerball. Or, so win a Powerball, or get to pick from a batch of Dr. Dre beats.
Ooh.
Marinate on this one.
No. We're going with Dr. Dre beats.
Ooh.
Because after the Dr. Dre beats come the hit record, then come the Dre credit. Pow! Give me something. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Dr. Dre beats.
Dr. Dre beats.
It's fun.
Oh, and you get to pick which one you want. You get a batch, you get to pick.
Yep.
A batch of Dr. Dre beats.
Yep, I'm taking that.
Over the Powerball.
Yeah, I'm taking that. Yeah. That's gonna give me way more money. That's gonna give me way more money.
Oh,
and I get a few. It's not like one.
You get yep.
It's over, nigga. Drake gonna be on one of them beats, nigga. Quit playing. I'm gonna put this on my vision board tonight. Quit fucking with me. Shit.
Oh my god. I love it.
I'm dead ass. God damn.
Okay.
Come on, 2023.
Yes. Speaking of which, perfect transition to where I wanted to go next. So 2022 is coming to a close. Is there anything that for yourself in this coming, next year that that there's things that you want to accomplish that you haven't accomplished? Without letting the cat out the bag, obviously. Yeah. Without spilling your plans.
Yeah, it's three words. Simple. Step on next. That's what I'm doing all year.
The gunshots for that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Step on next.
Yeah, we bringing it back the full circle because next year is like the 10th anniversary of like my first EP and shit like that. But also, just shit is just brewing in a crazy direction. So I'm just about to go with it. It's giving Step on next. Ooh. Like in a lot of ways, like we got new music coming and all kind of shit. Like I ain't dropped nothing in like 4 years, 5 years, something like that. So
new music coming.
Yeah, it's about to be. It's a lot going on. Like I just did the show at Shadowbox. Shout out to Shadowbox folk.
Yeah, that
was really big, real successful. So
nice.
I just got shit, man. I got shit.
Step on next.
Yeah, step on next. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm accomplishing next year. What about you?
So next year, I want to be able to have accomplished this platform being used to hopefully have people see people in a different light and see a different side of people that they probably never seen before. Because when I arrived here, I was like, there's so many major players in this city, but no one's really sitting down with them and talking to them. Like, yes, you have features and articles and little things written about you, but getting to hear it from them, like from their mouth, like get to know that person, get to know their story. So I just hope to be able to show Columbus what Columbus has.
Yes.
That's my goal. I'm like, look what y'all have here. Yeah. Like, so that's why I call this podcast Cloth Talk Podcast, because I believe we're all cut from a different cloth. Yeah. That's why, I named that. So the purpose of it is to invite people on here who I believe are cut from a different cloth and look what y'all have. Like, stop all this goofy shit.
Well, listen,
that's my goal.
Your nice ass setup here warrants that. Because when you can make a bitch mad from her bed, like, why the fuck I'm not on this 8-camera setup?
Yeah, I'm glad that motivated you. That means my job is working.
No, it is.
That means it's working.
No, listen, and I hope that me having me on here is going to help you in that way. Yeah. That's another reason why I was so eager to come on, because
I love it.
I like working at the radio. I like the platform I have, but that platform is not for me. Like,
you're more
back to not being the front bitch.
That's what yeah.
It's cool, but let's use it. So get these followers up,
right?
So people will want to be here if you go check your shit out.
Yes. So I end each episode with a new segment on the show, Jea Esquire.
Oh, shit now.
Yeah, so the new segment is called, shout out to FDZ Graffiti. She helped me title this segment when she was a guest on here.
Okay.
And I told her the idea.
Felicia.
Yes.
Yeah.
For those who, Felicia.
My dog.
Yeah, she was on here, and, she, for those who don't know, she's the icon.
Yes, Felicia
iconic
Wilson.
Graffiti.
I don't know. I guess she's not going by that. My bad, sis.
That's
my dog.
We'll edit that out. But yeah, FDZ Graffiti helped me title this segment. So it's called Guest to Guest Quest Bowl.
Okay.
So what it is, I have a bowl over here. Jay, And in this bowl,
Okay.
for those who I forgot to say, for those who are watching on YouTube right now, shout out to the YouTube viewership. I have for those who are just listening, so I'm gonna try to like narrate. So right now I have in my hand a red bowl. Yes, in this red bowl there is a bunch of random questions.
It has notebook friendly papers on
Yes,
ends.
that was written from guests who sat in that seat. So each guest that comes on here
Okay.
writes a random question here for the next guest to answer.
Okay.
So you draw randomly. Now, it could be any fucking thing in here. so you can pick more than one. You can draw one, two, however you want, however many you want to do.
Oh, okay.
And then at the end of this episode, you have to add
Okay.
questions in there for the
Okay.
next guest. So each guest adds questions, random questions into the bowl.
All right.
Ready to play?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, so I'm gonna hand this bowl over to Jea Esquire. No, grab the whole bowl.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So you got give it a nice shuffle, shake it up a little bit. So let me narrate.
I'm acting like I can't see.
Yeah, like don't cheat, don't look. So Jea Esquire has the bowl.
Oh, there's two. I'll take one more.
All right, she got 2 questions. She got 3. All right, I'll take the bowl back.
All right.
All right, so this is guest to guest quest bowl with Jea Esquire. She has a question.
I really hate people.
Read out loud and answer honestly.
Oh no, I got it. It said, "Who hurt your dumb ass?" That's what it said.
Answer that how you man. You don't gotta drop names.
Oh no, I got it.
If you want, if you want to.
I mean, I'm not really hurt.
Okay. Her name was Stacy.
I be hurt when y'all be rapping over y'all lyrics at shows.
Ah!
Y'all dumbass. Hurt me.
Rapping over tracks.
Follow Jea Esquire for the PSA. 1 and 2.
All right, she got another question there. Question number 2.
Okay. Someone tried it with this one. I'm going to read it how I feel like they wrote it. If someone told you your life would be better if you accepted God into it, would you? Well, yeah. I mean, I have. So.
There we go.
This one looks like an essay. Jeez.
Woo, big piece of paper right there. 3rd question.
You were stranded on a desert island. What's 3 things you would bring to eat, and what 3 people would you bring?
Oh, 3 things to eat and 3 people on a deserted island.
The people or the things?
Oh shit! Right. That is interesting.
Well, let's see. The 3 people I'm bringing is simple.
Okay. Yes.
SZA, Kehlani, and Meg Thee Stallion.
Hey.
Because they all friends, and I like them.
Nice.
That's the 3 people I'm bringing.
Okay.
Food-wise, I guess
3 foods.
I would bring mangoes, like Seinfeld.
Okay. Some mangoes.
Coffee. And
mangoes, coffee.
I guess I'm on an island, so water's there, so we won't count that.
Right. Don't want to waste a pick.
Jackfruit.
Yes, jackfruit.
Because SZA and them is probably, vegetarian and vegan. So I don't want to offend nobody.
Right. You want to make sure everybody's compensated.
I'll drink the coffee. It's fine.
Oh, I love it. This guest and guest question with Jea Esquire.
Yes.
Oh man. This was great.
No, it was. I'm excited.
I'm glad I was able to get you over here and chop it up with you, and I'm glad that you're excited to come on.
Yeah.
So
no,
that's.
I guess this is my new tradition. Last year on New Year's Eve, I did an interview with Lane Love and Deacon Petty. And it was random. It was just like
It just happened.
Cool. And I was like, well, I guess December interviews are my thing before the year starts.
Maybe that means
you got
something.
the first one.
Nice.
Right before it pop off. So yeah.
Oh man, yes.
Listen, then just go my good rollout campaign. So
Yeah, there you go.
I appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you for coming on. This won't be the last. You'll definitely be invited back on. I definitely want to have you back on.
Yeah. Let me know.
Yeah, you always welcome here. Is there any parting words you want to leave the people with? Any last thoughts? Anything else you want to cover that we probably haven't covered? Anything that you want to
No, I want everybody to hear this.
Yes, go ahead.
I learned that motherfuckers don't read one book per year. And I don't like that at all. I know, like, every time I talk, you hear me say it. I hate it. So we should change that. And I don't want to hear, I listen to audiobooks. So let me explain. That's cool. But you're not using the muscle of reading comprehension every day. There's this dude, I don't know what the dude's name is, but he does this, one of these funny ass, like, man on the street interview shits.
Ah, okay.
He's asking people questions, okay? And he was like, spell was.
Simple things.
Spell was.
W-S.
Okay, spell her.
H-E-R.
What do those two words spell put together?
Was here. What's her? Wash her.
All right. But it took people way longer.
Oh, they kept...
These motherfuckers didn't get it, I don't think. The point is this, people. Fucking read a book. Pick up a goddamn book and read that motherfucker. If you need to borrow a book, let me know. You need to know where the book loft is at? I can show you. You know, there's plenty of books online. There's books about all kinds of shit. If you like money, there's books about money. If you need help in your life, there's books about needing help in your life. That's my parting words.
I love that. Such a great note to end on. I think I might title this episode that Read a Book.
Read a book. Yep.
Read a book with Jea Esquire.
Statistics show that Americans read physically less than one book per year.
That's just a real stat.
Isn't that fucking disappointing?
Wow.
No, like, I was literally like, wait, so my 8 books this year is like killing?
Yeah, right.
800 over the percentage? Like, I need to do better. I thought I was having a bad year. Shit.
1 book a year. Less. Half a book. Wow.
I think that's crazy.
That's very true.
But I guess, you know, I understand, you know, having Kindles and not having physical books. Like, I get it, but I don't know. It's a muscle. If you're not reading, if you're not comprehending, this is a main catalyst to miscommunication. This is why we can't determine tone from text and why people can't comprehend shit. Like, I've been noticing here lately, I've been getting into it with people about things that I've said, and I'll be like, but wait, I didn't say that. Like, that's not what I said. You thought I was saying this and I wasn't saying that. You know, it could be other things, but I feel like that's a big contributing factor. Like, people do not use their muscle of reading. Fucking read, bro. Harriet Tubman couldn't read, so you could. So fucking read. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I'm done.
That's okay. All right. Here's the final question, because I'm pretty sure there's people who are going to be watching this. Is the DMs open for Jea Esquire? Can people shoot their shot?
Slug, listen.
If they like what they see.
Dinner. I like books.
Okay, dinner and books.
Yeah, I like quiet time. I don't like to go to the club. Don't ask me to.
There y'all go. DMs is open.
Yeah. JAE Esquire. Yeah, and if you know one of my friends, you know.
Yes.
Open as fuck.
Open as fuck.
In the words of Tupac, only the ladies, only the ladies.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, don't try it, guys.
Sorry, fellas.
I know my eyes are beautiful. Welcome to my crazy, twisted life.
I love it. Well, there y'all go, ladies, huh?
Period.
Slide on in there.
Top of the year, new year, new you. Let me help you.
Yes.
Be new.
Yes.
Bars.
All right, and contrary to what people say, you're not a hard person to get in contact with.
See?
A lot of people say, yo, she's hard to get in contact, she's hard to read, you can't.
No.
You're not.
You knew somebody who knew me, and he was like, can I? I was like, yeah.
Very accessible, like, so
I called right back.
Yeah, she doesn't bite. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. And very responsive. Like, boom, boom.
Yes.
Like, you are.
Because I got ADD and I'll forget.
Very thorough.
Yes. I'll really be like, okay, so when is it? Okay, I'll forget. So remind me, and I'm going to remind you, and I'm going to remind you so I can remind me.
Yes.
That's what I always do, because I'll forget shit.
Yes. I love it.
But no, thank you so much for really having me
Thank
on
you.
Man. I'm excited.
I appreciate it. I can't wait to edit this and put this out and have people what I hope people gain from this is that obviously, yes, read more.
Yeah.
Please read more.
Please read more.
Please read more. But for those who will listen to this episode, I hope that they walk away gain with a new respect for you, a different perspective, and walk away somewhat enlightened but also entertain. But also, like, just hear your story, you know, being involved in so much and how you use your gifts, your talents to just let them take you where they take you. You don't, it's not like, okay, you just, whatever these gifts are, they're just taking me wherever they're going to take me.
Yeah.
You know, and for people to realize there's no formula to this.
It's not.
There's no magic formula. There's
just go meet people and ask a question. Like, meet somebody that's better than you and ask a question. Literally.
That's all it is.
That's how you was like, you the queen out here? I'm like, nigga, no. Like not compared to the chicks I know. Like, you know. Because
you're aspiring to.
Yeah, they up there. And I'm like, we're sitting at the table together. And I got half a tank of gas. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know, it's one of those things.
That's
so,
real.
Yeah, you know, surround yourself with people who are better because that's only going to make you better. Yeah. You know?
Your team is important.
Yeah. Sure.
You're very selective with who you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
I can tell. You protect your...
Yeah. Well, I don't have time to be with people a lot, so... So thank God for that. Yeah, I be trying. But you know, there's times I try to be a regular lady, a regular human.
Yes.
It's hard, though.
Doesn't always work out that way.
I mean, like, that's too regular. I'm going
this
back
is too regular.
It's too much.
Like, this ain't working.
I'm arguing with motherfuckers about my time, man. This is too low vibration. I'm going back to the fifth dimension. Bye, y'all. Bye.
All right. I love it. This has been another episode of Cloth Talk Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, if you fuck with Jea Esquire, make sure you go ahead, tap in, follow. Ladies, shoot your DMs. Yes.
Please be smart. Okay, never mind. Let me stop talking.
What would you say?
Be smart. You better have read 16 books last year.
There's qualifications.
Yeah. So if you ain't read 2, you better get with it.
Damn. There you go. Because she's going to quiz you. So, what's the last book you read?
What was the theme? Who was the author?
Yes.
With the ISBN number.
Damn, what's the Jesus. God damn.
Yeah. What's the number?
Jesus Christ.
What's the number?
Wow. That you can't make up. Damn. You really, God damn, that ISBN number. Fuck. Come correct, ladies. I'm sorry, I should have asked the question. I just set y'all up for failure.
I'm sorry. Let me shut up.
Follow the pod. That's Cloth Talk Podcast on everything. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff. Drop a comment, like, share. More importantly, follow Jea Esquire. Tap in. If you're locally here in Columbus, can people connect with you if someone's looking for features, music, production, anything like that? Oh,
yeah, absolutely. My email is the number 3, the letter E, the number 4, media@gmail.com. I'm going to make sure you make it.
Put it right down there. Like, that's perfect. So when I edit this, I'll put it right there.
Come on, lower third.
Yes, lower third. I love it.
Yes.
See you on another episode. Peace.